This video will be about who the last ninja clan was, when the last magic using military units in the modernizing world. The last mention of ninja as an organized military or paramilitary faction was in 1869, over 150 years ago, when they disappeared after the Boshin War, which was the war between the shogun and the imperialist. The ninja's history is shrouded in secrecy and there are few records, so there'll be little information for me to work with. Keep that in mind while you watch this video. I'll be basing this video off of fact rather than rumor or speculation. Because there is so little information on the ninja, we will begin with a brief history of the ninja leading up to the last ninja clan to try and determine what happened and who was the last ninja clan. The traditional title of ninja was shinobi. The word shinobi appears in written record as far back as the late 8th century in the poems in the Manyoshi. The underlying connotation of shinobi means to steal away, to hide, and by extension to forbear, hence its association with stealth and invisibility. The ninja, otherwise known as shinobi in Chunin, was a covert agent or mercenary of feudal Japan. The functions of the ninja included espionage, sabotage, infiltration, assassination, and guerrilla warfare. The use of covert irregular warfare was in stark contrast with the samurai's belief in honor and direct combat. Magic and supernatural powers were often associated with the ninja. Some legends include flight, invisibility, shape-shifting, the ability to split into multiple bodies, the summoning of animals, and the control over the 5 classical elements. Kuji-kiri was an esoteric practice by the ninja in which hand seals, kujin, was to allow the ninja to enact magic feats, such as healing, enduring hunger, thirst, enhanced stealth, protection in battle, physical and mental concentration, to mention a few. Casting some of the legendary magic spells could have also been a possibility. See my other video called Real Magic Hand Signs, linked in the description below if you want to look into the history of magic hand signs. Despite many popular folk tales, historical accounts of the ninja are scarce. The ninja are trained to be particularly secretive about their actions and existence, which makes it difficult to look into their history. The first recorded use of espionage in Japan was under the employment of Prince Shotoku in the 6th century. Such tactics were considered unsavory even in early times, when according to the 10th century Shimoneki, the boy spy Kahoamaru was killed for spying against the insurgent Tahara no Masakado. Later in the 14th century war chronicle Tahikiai contained many references to shinobi and credited the destruction of a castle by fire to an unnamed but highly skilled shinobi. It was not until the 15th century that spies were specifically trained for their purpose. It was around this time the word shinobi appeared to define and clearly identify the ninja as a secretive group of agents. Evidence for this can be seen in historical documents, which begin to refer to stealthy soldiers as shinobi during the Shindoku period. It was not until the 15th century that spies were specifically trained for their purpose. It was around this time that the word shinobi appeared to define and clearly identify the ninja as a secretive group of agents. Evidence for this can be seen in historical documents, which begin to refer to stealthy soldiers as shinobi during the Shindoku period. The ninja emerged as mercenaries in the 15th century, where they were recruited as spies, raiders, arsonists, and even terrorists. Combined with the unrest of the Shindoku era, these factors created a demand for men willing to commit deeds considered disreputable for conventional warriors. By the Shindoku period, the shinobi had several roles including spy, scout, surprise attacker, and agitator. The ninja families were organized into larger guilds or clans, each with their own territories. The two most famous ninja clans were the Iga and Koga ninja clan. The Iga and Koga clans have come to describe families living in the province of Iga, which is now modern Mie Prefecture, and the adjacent region of Koka, later written as Koga, named after a village in what is now Shiga Prefecture. From these regions, villages devoted to the training of ninja first appeared. A distinction is to be made between the ninja from these areas and the commoners or samurai hired as spies or mercenaries. Unlike their counterparts, the Iga and Koga clans produced professional ninja, specifically trained for their roles. These professional ninja were actively hired by Daimyo between 1485 and 1581. Oda Nobunaga's son, Oda Nobukatsu, invaded Iga province to wipe out and conquer the Iga clan. The First Tensho Iga War, Oda Nobukatsu sent 10,000 samurai and ninja against the clan and lost to a much smaller ninja army. During the Second Tensho Iga War, Oda Nobunaga himself sent 42,000 samurai and ninja, resulting in the defeat of the clan. Survivors were forced to flee, some to the mountains of Ki, but others arrived before Tokugawa Ieyasu, where they were well treated. Some former Iga clan members, including the famous Hattori Hanzo, would later serve as Tokugawa's bodyguards. A final but detailed record of ninja being employed in open warfare occurred during the Shimabara Rebellion between 1637 and 1638. The Koga ninja were recruited by Shogun Tokugawa Iemitsu against the Christian rebels led by Amakasuwa Shiro, who made a final stand at Hara Castle in Hizen province. A diary kept by a member of the Matsudaira clan, the Amakasuwa Genkai, relates men from Koga and Omi province who conceal their appearance would steal up the castle every night and go in as they pleased. The Christians at Hara Castle were defeated. Some claim that this was the end for the ninja due to the end of civil war in Japan and the scarce mention of ninja in historical records after this period. After the 1600s, Japan turned into a peaceful feudal state and the skills of the ninja became somewhat meaningless for feudal lords. As a result, the Shindoku ninja could not find any employment as ninja per se, so many of the ninja groups disappeared. The Koga Onimitsu was created as a spy and police force to employ former ninja. Because of the peaceful times, they would rarely kill anyone or use any violence. They would mostly gather intelligence and be sent on long spy missions, mainly to keep the feudal lords in check. The last mention of the ninja is under the employ of the Oniwaban, who I and others believe were the last ninja clan, due to their secretive nature, strict discipline, also the records of them employing ninja. The Oniwaban was a group of Onimitsu government-employed undercover agents, established by the 18th Tokugawa shogun, Tokugawa Yoshimine. They were the guards of Edo Castle and kept the security and checked every single thing for the sake of the shogun's safety. The Oniwaban were half samurai and not gardeners as most people think. In fact, they were known as Igamono even though Kishu is their actual origin, not Iga, but they were known and treated as Igamono. The Igamono were replaced by the people of Kishu after a rebellion in the court by Iga ninja who were being mistreated by their master in 1606. During the Edo period, Onimitsu, the term meaning a spy or an undercover detective, acted as secret agents in security and espionage functions, mainly intelligence and information gathering, sometimes with the aid of kabushikata, small groups of lower-class agents posing as mobile manual laborers and working under Iga ninja supervisors. The Oniwaban followed a strict set of regulations, which in some cases forbade them from socializing with the general public. Tokugawa Yoshimune established the Oniwaban as an elite cadre of originally about 20 hand-picked Onimitsu, providing him with information about daimyo, feudal lords, and shogunate officials, while also protecting high-ranking officials of the government and acting as security guards in the Edo castle. They were possibly quartered in the garden of the castle, hence the name Oniwaban, which means garden keeper. According to some sources, during the Boshin War, the Oniwaban were even sent to the United States to spy not only on the shogun's opposition, but on the Americans as well. I read one source that said all records about the Oniwaban were destroyed by them at the end of the war in 1869, when the shogun was defeated. I try to cross-reference everything I put in a video. With such little information available, it is hard to be certain that everything I mentioned is precise, but I believe I give an overall accurate picture of what happened. I understand that the Koga and others can claim to be the last ninja clan. However, I have chosen the Oniwaban as the last ninja clan over the other potential groups because of their military function and available historical records. After the disappearance of the Oniwaban group in 1869, the ninja vanished from history. There is no mention of ninja being used in World War II by the Imperial Army. They, however, did use some ninja tactics like fire attacks, traps, and tunnels. I myself have heard rumors in martial arts circles of ninja cults existing today, but I don't personally put much stock in rumors due to their lack of evidence. There are also, of course, martial art practitioners who still practice ninjutsu. However, this video is about ninja existing as a real military or paramilitary force. Were the Oniwaban the last of the ninja, or just a very secretive intelligence agency? Did they destroy all records when they lost the Boshin War to hide something? Are there still other ninja assassins and ninja clans out there today? Or was the ninja just quietly replaced due to modernization? As I write this, I start to wonder in the back of my mind if there's more to this story than meets the eye. A lot of things don't add up, and information seems to be missing. Does someone want the information about the late ninja hidden and buried? Could it be it's not over yet?